watching this video. And you subscribers, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel. Anyway, I want to welcome you to Frank and Carrie's Homestead. On yesterday's video, I asked for some input. I asked for your help on what you want to see, things that you want me to show you, anything I can teach you, anything like that. So anyway, I had one comment in particular from Joshua of how do I keep my water from freezing, how do I keep my chickens safe from predators and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you what I have. First of all, I'll get in the gate here. First of all, I have this welded wire right here. It's 4 foot tall, and right here where there's these 2 posts, well, there's 3, there's one that's further out, that's out on that fence, but on here during the winter, you can see it's bent right here to the other post. We had something run into this fence and they broke the post off, and it bent it up right clear up through here. We have a suspicion it was a deer, because there was a bunch of deer tracks out in here where these chickens are now. But anyway, it runs clear back. This is a 100 foot by 100 foot fence. So this is where the chicken run is all summer, all winter, everything like that. Back here is my back fence. Doesn't run. Now this is a ditch that runs along the back of our property. And I have a pump that hooks up down here. And there's a burn barrel that was left here. I don't use it anymore. But anyway, I have a pump that's goes right here, and I pump water out of the ditch, which feeds these outputs. It's all the way down the back of my property. Some of them got sprinklers on them, some of them don't. This one's got a hose, and it comes across and goes over here. Last year I just dug a little hole right here. The water runs into it, and for the chickens to get fresh water all the time. But right in this area, there's the fence. In this area, I'm going to dig it out, make a big hole that slopes in. That way, if a chicken happens to end up in the water, they can get out. So if you have a straight bank, they can't get out on their own and they will drown. So that way I got a pond for the ducks, and this hose, when my pump's off, draws water from the ditch and ends up out here. Now this is an apple tree, and this one is an apple tree, and then I got all these trees in here. And then comes back here. It runs another 100 feet up into here. Now this area here, we have a quite sandy ground, because we're only about 3 miles from the St. Anthony sand dunes, so we have sand. And this is the south side of the chicken coop. Now this chicken coop was, if you go back and watch my old videos, ones I first put up, it shows last winter of the chickens using this shed. I wasn't going to use it for anything but turn it into a chicken coop. The shed was left here. Anyway, I got plans on this backside right here. This is where the chickens are, is in this side of the coop. I have plans of putting a window in there. I do have a window here, but this part from there over here to that side is about 3.5, about 4 foot. It's 4 foot wide, goes clear across, and that's where I keep my feed, supplies, stuff like that. And as you can see, the chickens have been out here dust bathing here and there. But in the winter time, they're in this, under this canopy, and it's 20 feet long. I got a window in the coop right there, which is mainly shaded due to this tree. So, and there's where the metal pieces are here. These are vents. Let's get up here closer. These are vents, and I just had the metal up there so when the wind's blowing in the winter time or raining, anything like that, it's not letting that water in. Okay, so now we'll go take a walk around here. All this is a carport. I caught it on sale at the local, let's say, HD store, one that's orange. But then I built this little canopy here that comes out away from the chicken door, so that way it's covered for the winter. Get back under here. That's the only thing I hate about in the winter time. You gotta crawl under there. Now, this chicken door, I built this, and the way it's built is I went to that HD store and I got this channel, aluminum channel, and then I picked up some ducting metal. It has a kind of a fold in it. It has, maybe I'd say half an inch, and then it bends in, and then it has about an inch of metal. And I put them together, pop ribbed them, and then I put this flex tape, which is used for aluminum ducting, and it runs on both sides. And then I cut me a piece of metal and hooked a cable onto it where I can lift it and lower it outside the coop. It works really well. Only time I do use it is if it gets really, really cold. I mean, like below zero. Other than that, it stays open. Now, for the feeders, I bought these feeders from Fleming Outdoors. They're what they call a range feeder. In the summertime, I take these out. I put them outside around where I showed you, and they got a lid that goes over them, it sits down over them, and it's a rain hat. It keeps the rain out of them. The water. This one here is an electric dog water. It has a heater in it. And this one just has a metal pan, and then you can see there's a light on in there. This is what they call a homemade can heater. And the way it works is you buy a lamp kit with the socket to screw the light bulb into, and this one over here is sitting on the same thing. And what you do is you just take it, you measure it up about, I think it's 6 inches, cut the can, and then you drill a hole to put the light socket in, and you screw the light bulb in it, and then you plug it in. And I use the 100-watt utility light that you can buy at the W-Mart store. And they're not too expensive. They're about like $5 a piece. Where everything plug-in is right here. It's right here. And what this is called is a thermo cube. You can get them off of, just type in thermo cube into your search engine, and you'll find them on the A store and the E store. And they're not too badly expensive, but what they do is they will kick on if it gets down below 35 degrees. They'll send power to whatever you have plugged into it. That's what I have my water is plugged into. That works very well. Over here I have a light that I turn on in the wintertime when it's really, really dark. So that's what I got for that. I'll quickly see if I can get in here and show you. This is the inside where I told you it's 4 foot, has my feed, stuff like that. Now, talk about predators. As far as predators, we really haven't had a problem. We live about 2.5 miles from the Snake River, which there is what we call the Snake River bottoms. There's foxes down there, there's coyotes down there, there's deer down there, there's moose around down there, there's raccoons down there, but they don't seem to come up this way. And between me and there's a bunch of other people that have chickens that would probably get it before I would, and I would hear about it. Another thing that we have is a good neighbor, and I'll turn this around, but if I can zoom in a little bit here, right back there, in that area is where her guard dog lives, and he guards our place as well, and he lets us know if there's anything going on out here. So I don't see him out right now anywhere. He's laying here somewhere. Anyway, so as far as the predators, like I said, we haven't had that problem. We got wild cats that run around here, but they don't bother us. The cats don't bother the chickens. They walk around the fences and that, but they don't bother them. As far as hawks, eagles, yeah, we've had them around, but I'll turn the camera around here and talk to you. We have so many trees around where the chickens are. And I also have that canopy that it stays up all summer. I take the sides off, and they don't seem to want to even come in here and bother my chickens at all. Like I said, I got so many trees that they don't even bother them. What else? Joshua also asked about mites, stuff like that. We haven't had a problem with mites. I check them. If I do, I will grab the Damascus earth and I'll rub that Damascus earth in them, and I will also go find where they are dust bathing, and I will mix that Damascus earth in there with it. But I don't use it all the time. I don't like to use it, but if I have to, that's what I'll do. And as you can see on this one, right here on the swing, she's pretty dirty. I can get on a little bit closer. That's about as good as I can get. But anyway, she's been dust bathing, but it's a little wet, so that. And of course, Miss Princess, she's right down here below my feet. I'm on one side of the fence, she's on the other. What do you think, Princess? You gonna speak? Princess? Princess? So if you have any questions, put it in the comments, or if you need to know more information. Alright, that's going to be the video today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget, smile today, smile tomorrow. You're going to smile all week. Guaranteed. Bye.